Good morning. I am Dr. J.M. Lounsbury from the Ministry of Drink and Health Regulation. While many working adults start their day with coffee, we recommend to switch to milk to complete your regimen of nutrifying activity. If you are making the switch, a very great annoyance which occurs often with milk occurs during the pouring of it. If you tackle a particularly vicious pour without taking the proper care, you're bound to...
I don't know why my mic didn't unmute, but yeah, all I said was, wow, are we really starting this off with a Cuphead reveal for Switch?
I shall apply my face protector. Splendid. Now the optimal way to pour milk is to raise the pouring container and angle it at no more than 45 degrees positively as you approach your drinking vessel. I will now begin to
regardless of what's happening. Yeah, there we go. But, dude, like, I think I see why this direct is gonna be 30 minutes. No offense. But alright, Cuphead on Switch. Let's go. Not sure if I'm gonna get it because I got it on PC, but still. Definitely get this game if you...
Nope, you're not dreaming. Cuphead is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
If you don't have it, definitely just get it on Switch. For the whole portability factor and, like, the game just looks good. It's great. It's wonderful.
Our friends at Microsoft for helping us bring Cuphead to even more players. As fans know, poor Cuphead made a deal with the devil.
They said our friends at
Now the beast is
Microsoft.
coming for his head, cup and all. In this run-and-gun action game, you'll dodge fire and dish out your own, whether you play solo or invite a buddy along for the ride. Those gorgeous hand-drawn cell animations rendered in classic 1930s style look as good as ever.
The only thing I wouldn't like about this on Switch is because I'm very biased towards having Parsec to be able to play with two players online. That's about it.
It's available for pre-purchase today.
April 18th, that? Not too far.
Hello everyone, I'm Kirk Scott, your friendly neighborhood indie guy.
And I'm Katie Casper, the Friendly Gamer. Thank you for joining as we showcase upcoming games in our first Nindies showcase of 2019.
We couldn't wait to share the news about Cuphead, and we're just getting started. While we are honored to bring you games,
I was like, wait, is there gonna be like a Spider-Man? Oh, they're literally just playing off her last name. Okay.
Created by our talented indie partners, these games embody the quality of curation that fans have come to expect on Nintendo Switch.
That's right, Kirk. Developers across the globe have embraced Nintendo Switch, and they have plenty more unique experiences to share with
I see why
everyone.
this is 30 minutes.
Whether it's building a kingdom, vanquishing angels and demons, or just kicking back and tending a farm, games make our dreams a reality.
With so much available on Nintendo
That's totally
Switch
fine.
already, we're delighted to show you that there's even more great indie content on the way later this year. See for yourself.
First up is Overland, a new take on the end-of-the-world narrative from the creator of Cannonball, Adam Saltzman. Not to mention the gorgeous award-winning visuals by Heather Penn and the haunting original soundscape by Jocelyn Reyes.
See, this is what I'm going to be wondering about the entire time. What's going to be old stuff that's finally coming to Switch, and what's straight up just new stuff that's like Switch exclusive, because some people do that.
Please save the dog. You can't do it all, so choose your actions wisely as your band of friends road trips
I can already hear
across
so
the
many
United States.
switches breaking from
Sounds
Cuphead.
easy, right? Well, there's a catch. The farther west you go, the weirder things get. Plus, all levels, roadmaps, and characters are randomly generated, so every playthrough offers a fresh take on this perilous journey. Travel the post-apocalyptic roads of Overland when it comes to Nintendo Switch this fall.
Curious.
One man is prepared to destroy anyone in his sight using moves reminiscent of a violent ballet.
I'm about to say, like, why?
Self-aware banana named Pedro. Using his arsenal of absolutely crazy skills, you'll battle through the violent underworlds of Old Town, District Null, and beyond. Go full throttle with all your weapons and your body, jumping, flipping, and swinging.
Tell me why I wanted this the moment he did that move at the beginning.
There's bound to be chaos. Slow things down by shifting into slow motion to pace your
Nope, I don't. What's it called so I can know when to get it?
My Friend Pedro drops in as a
this June got you.
for Nintendo Switch this June.
I want that.
In the emotional
so
survival
stupid.
game Neocab,
I want it.
fulfilling your job as a rideshare driver is the only way you might reunite with your best friend Savvy, who's wanted by Capra, an omnipresent megacorporation. In this dystopic future, you're the last human driver in a city overrun by automation.
What?
As you navigate the streets of the fictional California city, Los Ojos, you'll meet a diverse cast of characters, each with their own story arc. Your choices, like picking passengers, balancing your income, sustaining a positive rating, and managing your emotions via the Feel Grid system, are all elements you need to maintain to keep your job and find your friend. Oh, and don't forget, Capra is watching. Neocab is scheduled to arrive on Nintendo Switch this summer.
You know, I've always wanted to lead a pack of dogs in the wilderness. This next game will be as close as I ever get. Let's check in with Lindsay Rostel, the
last
game's director.
Uber driver.
The Iditarod dog sled race is a grueling 1,000-mile journey embarked upon by teams of dogs and mushers of all ages, genders, and skill levels.
I know
every
it didn't
year.
specify Uber
Anyone
because,
can
you
win,
know,
but many are just trying to finish, trying to prove to themselves that they can do it. As game director at Timberline Studio, I became fascinated, and some might say a little bit obsessed, with this idea. We knew we wanted to tell a story in the world of dog sledding. And while I don't intend to race in the real Iditarod anytime soon,
I'll worry about the
we're
Kingdom Hearts
thrilled
stuff later.
And a little bit nervous to reveal our debut title, The Red Lantern.
Do you have those moments that stick out in your mind? When I was a kid, I was told you are what you do, so choose wisely. I could be an astronaut, a CEO, a painter, a doctor. I could be anything. Hi, I'm supposed to achieve great things. Unfortunately for me, you are also your mistakes. And turns out they tend to remember those more.
Whole chat screaming Chloe.
Hi, I'm a disappointment. So, I've decided to become something else. Something that can't be forgotten. I've got a plan. Get a van, fill it with dogs, go to Alaska, race in the Iditarod dog sled race, and finish. Nothing could take that from me. And things were going to plan. Dogs, sled, on way. However, things tend to go to plan right up until they...
Are you kidding me? What?
You are the musher, training for the grueling Iditarod race. With your trusty crew of dogs, navigate the Alaskan wilderness to find your way home. Combining roguelike elements into this story-driven adventure game, hundreds of unique events can occur. Tend to your dogs, mend your own wounds, and hunt to survive. Thanks to the Nintendo Switch system's gyro controls, you can look around the environment with a simple turn of the system in handheld mode. The Red Lantern races onto Nintendo Switch later this year.
I'm assuming that was a death scene.
I don't know about you, Katie, but when I play horror games, I jump a lot.
Speaking of death
Fortunately,
scenes...
Darkwood is going for that slow burn on the scare meter. Don't get me wrong, Darkwood will creep you out, all while changing the perspective on
this looks
survival
familiar.
horror games. Craft weapons.
Have they shown this
traps,
before somewhere?
Fortify hideouts. You'll explore and scavenge the eerie forests of the Soviet bloc by day, then hunker down in your hideout at night. With nightmarish forces corrupting the woods, wait and pray for the sun to come up the next morning. The world of Darkwood is procedurally generated, meaning locations and events will vary for each playthrough and player.
I feel like that's their running theme this time.
So proceed with caution and know each decision will impact you and the inhabitants of Darkwood.
It's like no two playthroughs
Darkwood
will be the same.
onto Nintendo Switch this May.
I feel like they've shown that before, and I was interested.
This next game has both style and substance. Katana ZERO. You play as a well-trained assassin, the Dragon, capable of instantly taking out any obstacles
And I won
in
it.
your path. Mysterious powers and precognition allow you to both see the future and manipulate time. As you cut through each level, you'll leave no breathing bodies behind. I must recommend caution though, since your foes can return the favor by eliminating you in a single hit.
Why does this
But
give me
don't
such a
fret.
Broforce
The game
vibe?
literally rewinds to the beginning of each level for you to learn and improve. Yes, that should work. After a hard-fought mission, sip some tea and try to rest. The next day, you'll take a seat on the therapist's couch and talk through your demons. Of course, make sure to get a much-needed refill of your medication before the next mission. Now go forth, katana in hand, and remember, leave no survivors. Katana ZERO slashes
No
its way on
survivors.
Nintendo Switch April 18th.
Cool.
It's available for pre-purchase today.
Yep, I want that too.
This next game is pretty...
Wait! Let's save that joke for the developer. Wouldn't it be way cooler if they introduced the next game?
Totally. So let's pass it over to our friends at Double Fine.
She just cut him off like, hey,
Hi,
I feel
I'm
like
Lee
you're gonna
Petty
tell a
from
joke.
Double Fine Productions,
No.
creator of Stacking and Headlander. And today, we're going to show you something that has never been seen before.
I heard it's rad.
Don't spoil it.
Rad Racer. Oh man. Double Fine. Okay. What?
The world, twice destroyed, lies in ruin.
What was this again?
If we are to survive, if the world is to blossom again, then we must find the one who is rad.
See, for a second I thought this was something that I'd seen before, but never mind. It's actually just called Red.
Begone, foul beast. Mutation. Mutation. Mutation.
We been tending this beat?
Tight.
Really? Banjo-Kazooie? Oh boy. So it basically is Banjo-Tooie.
Promise.
I'm kidding.
But the time has come for their real quest to begin. You are rad.
I'm glad you think so. So what's with that Cuphead-esque outro?
Trust me when I say, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into with this one.
Unless you're talking about a pinball action-adventure game, you're right.
That's exactly what this is. Not only is Creature in the Well a world debut, it's also a top-down action-adventure game inspired by the fine art of pinball.
Okay,
It all
that
takes
makes
place
more
in the
sense.
desert, where a giant
Okay.
creature has entrapped townsfolk in an eternal sandstorm. As the last engineer tasked with powering up a giant weather machine, your mission is to finish the job once and for all, before the world beyond the sandstorm is forgotten. Luckily, over 15 weapons are at your disposal, and each one has the power to alter the way you interact with the ricocheting energy orbs in your environment.
This
The controls
game
may be
looks like it's
simple,
gonna get
but there's
like
a deep well of skills to
stupid
master
crazy,
across all
like in
8
later levels.
hand
Like, look at this.
applications. While you fight for survival, savor every corner of this painterly world in all its pinball glory. When Creature
Someone in the
Well
Nintendo
emerges
chat's
from
like,
the
wait,
depths
is this the
of
Dark Souls
summer.
of pinball?
Betrayed and Left for Dead. Mr. Wolf finds himself alone, vastly outnumbered, and
You
hell-bent
cannot
on
say
wreaking his
Left 4
revenge.
Dead
On the
casually
French side,
in a
he's got
sentence,
grit in
even
his
though it's a
gut,
saying,
wolf on his head.
without actually
means
showing us
you don't
Left
mess
4
with
Dead.
this
Nintendo,
The world
don't
is
do
his
that.
weapon, and in this fast-paced, top-down action game from Paper Cult, it's yours too.
That
So,
is a taboo
choreograph
choice
the
of
most
words
spectacular
nowadays.
combos
Hi,
you
Juki.
can, using everything from hatchets to
so-
ladders to carrots. Your alternative? Basically just death. Better improvise and fast, as our lone anti-hero, Mr. Wolf, brawls his way to the very heart of the mystery that plagues him. Find out just how twisted this Western revenge tale will get when Bloodroots comes to Nintendo Switch this summer.
I should not be this interested in indie games. Considering how few indie games I've ever played. Okay. I need explanations immediately. All right. Pine.
A primal fantasy collides with the advanced game
Thank you,
design
Jack, for the
of
resub.
today in Pine. In this open-world, third-person action-adventure game, the world and your enemies will adapt to your choices. You'll travel to 6 diverse biomes across miles of terrain and encounter 5 factions of creatures itching to dominate the food chain. The only way to prepare is to scavenge, barter, harvest, craft items, and sell them at the market to stock up on supplies. It'll be a true fight.
I like
for
how you're
survival.
just the lone
Pine
human
goes
in this
wild
entire
on
world.
Nintendo Switch this
But everybody else is humanoid, so it don't matter.
Man, I love arcade games. But I'm thinking it's time we bring some more to Nintendo Switch.
How about some games from Rami Ismail and Jan Willem Niemann of the independent studio Vlambeer?
Yes! But the people want to know what games and when.
That's gonna be a
wait
GIF.
long to fight endless hordes of enemies.
That's gonna be a
Super
GIF.
Box is coming out
That
next
yes.
month. It'll be the first time.
Oh
players can
man,
engage
that's gonna be a GIF.
fast-paced
I'm calling it right
multiplayer
now.
Matches, a feature that's exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version.
Plus, Nuclear Throne comes out today. It's an action roguelike about mutants who spend their day fighting for the throne in a gritty, post-apocalyptic world. Whether solo or with a fellow mutant buddy in co-op
so this one's
mode,
available
you can
today.
become ruler of the wasteland.
About to say, like some of those,
and
some of
we
these
have a
games
new
they're showing
game
have to be
announcement,
like available like
Vlambeer
sooner
Arcade.
than like April.
It's a collection of bite-sized games which will have a growing catalog.
They usually
over
do
time.
like right after this
Starting
direct
with
kind of stuff.
Ultra Bugs. Ultra Bugs is a fast-paced, high-score-centric game where you pilot a ship to fight endless space bugs that split up into more space bugs when you defeat them.
I mean, it's basically
But never
360
fear.
Galaga.
Defeating the
Just,
occasional boss monsters, Ultra Bugs, will unlock
You know,
enemy
with
DNA
more
that you can use to customize your ship.
flair.
Vlambeer Arcade with Ultra Bugs is coming to Nintendo Switch later this year.
All right.
Shooter fans, we've
Surprised
shot
that one hasn't
planes
taken
out of
so
the
long.
sky, destroyed starships in outer space, and now the 2D shooting genre is going underwater. In this aquatic world,
excuse?
you'll unload a variety of weapons and power-ups in co-op mode or versus
I
mode.
do like that it's
for
4 player.
1 to 4 players or bots. This multiplayer underwater shooter comes with an oceanic amount of content, with more than 150 challenges across 8 game modes, including 5 versus game modes and 5 entire worlds to battle across in adventure mode. You'll be able to toggle between classic dual stick controls and motion.
I like
aim,
it.
whether you're playing locally or online. The online functions include matchmaking support, and you can engage with friends
Oh,
via
and it's
in-game
online.
voice chat or the party system. See where you rank on the online leaderboard when
Interesting.
Swimsanity makes a splash on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Swimsanity. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that one.
Next up, check out the newest game from our friends at Inti Creates.
Love those guys.
Inti Creates and Sunsoft present the long-awaited sequel to the mutant blasting action-adventure game.
There you go.
Blaster Zero is coming to Nintendo Switch.
What?
Your new battle tank, G Sophia, is equipped with the Gaia system. Harness SP for its weapons and abilities anytime it falls from tall heights or takes damage. Build your arsenal of powerful sub-weapons. Blast any mutant scum that stands in your way as you traverse each stage. Jason also has some new tricks up his sleeve. He can now counter enemy attacks with the blast counter. If timed just right, they can be chained.
Was I talking over them saying it's a sequel to Blaster Master Zero?
In Blaster Master Zero 2.
Yep, duh. I was talking over the 2. That's why I was confused this whole time. I'm like, that was a launch day game. But now, okay, I was literally just talking over it. My bad.
New items that power up both G Sophia and Jason. During their journey, Jason and Eve will cross paths with a motley cast of fellow metal attacker tank pilots and their support droids.
I hate to admit that I have Blaster Master Zero. Been having it since day one. Have not actually gotten around to playing it.
Mutant blasting action is back.
I got so many games that I haven't played, dude.
Available today.
I haven't even played like 95% of my Steam library.
Kirk, why are you upside down right now?
Well, there are many theories as to why, but the true reason remains a mystery. Perhaps there's an alternate dimension within these very walls that, until just recently, lay dormant. Or perhaps someone flipped the camera. No one can be sure.
Oh. Well, that's a transition. Okay. Alright, so I think I've seen Stranger Things. But, okay. Number 3. Featuring John Goodman and Danny Sexbang.
It's no longer a mystery that the official game of Stranger Things Season 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch. This retro-style adventure game lets you play through and delve deeper into the events of Season 3 alongside a friend in
I need
co-op.
to play Stranger
Explore
Things
the
1 and
town
2, I think.
Hawkins, solve puzzles, battle enemies, and uncover mysteries as one of 12 playable characters from the hit original series. Cancel your long weekend plans because the
What do
game
you guys think,
arrives
like,
on
the
Nintendo
big
Switch
finale game is gonna be?
the very same day as the 3rd season on Netflix. Hey,
Dude,
Stranger
did y'all
Things
see
is
Twitter, like, blowing up on Nintendo?
Okay, that's quite a selection of games coming soon to Nintendo Switch. But guess what? There are tons of great indie games available right now on the system.
To celebrate
about to
indie
talk.
games and their creators, we're running a sale on some of these fantastic offerings. From Firewatch to Yoku's Island Express, there's no shortage of games and distinctive worlds at your fingertips.
Make sure to check them out on Nintendo eShop later today.
Okay.
On behalf of Nintendo,
Real quick,
we'd like to thank all
did
the
you guys
indie
see
developers
everybody
that
blowing
bring
up
their
on
incredibly unique
Nintendo when they
games to
announced the
Nintendo
Nindie Direct
and
and
the avid
everybody
players
was
that support
saying,
indie
we
games.
demand
We are
Untitled
extremely
Goose
grateful.
Game? Like, Untitled Goose Game or Riot?
Do you hear something?
Finally,
Well, alright then.
I'm almost out of this crypt. But this isn't the world I remember.
At
least this guy is familiar. And that pulsing rhythm.
Okay.
Wait.
So this gave me a
I think
Zelda
I was
vibe
called
at
here
first,
for a purpose.
but then the one tile hopping
Looks like
moving
I've
is
got work
kind of
to do.
awkward.
And this time, I have.
Wait. Huh? So what? Wait, huh? What? It, oh, okay, what? I mean, I want it, but what? Huh? Wait. Wait. And what do you mean, thank you for watching? You said 30 minutes, this is 25. That's 5 whole minutes. What do you mean? What? I have so many questions. It's like, this is giving me like a Zelda vibe, and then the Zelda music kicks in, and then Zelda and Link show up. It's just like, what? So, yeah, it's not a Zelda spin-off, it's just including Zelda. It's kind of like, Starlink now has Star Fox characters. So, it's its own thing that just happened. Yes! It's its own thing that just happens to have Zelda characters. It's not a Zelda game. Come on. Where are we at? Are you serious? It didn't render enough. Like, it's not rendered far enough for me to go back and look at it. I'm going to have to go on the YouTube page. Wait. What? Wait. Huh? I go back to the live page. It's just a picture of Kirby, like, in Smash with... This is live. This isn't like an offline screen. What? 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 What is this? Like, Kirby's either saying hi or bye. It's just like, ah! Oh man, I don't know why I did like that bootleg Elmo voice for this, but okay. Let's go back and look at that last trailer, and then we'll kind of end things off here. Dang it. Dude, I don't know why they, like, terminate their live streams. Like, when their live streams are over, they completely destroy them. They erase them. You can't rewind through them. You can't let them process. Like, they're gone. They don't let them stay. And it's not on the actual Nintendo page. Great. So where is it actually? Yep. Oh, okay. For a second it said video unavailable, but now it's on. Okay.
And this time, I have help.
That's loud. Okay.
Finally, I'm almost out of this crypt. But this isn't the world I remember. At least this guy is familiar.
That's why she says the world isn't familiar.
Wait, I think I was called here for a purpose. It looks like I've got work to do. And this time, I have help.
This is just so, like, the tile-based combat is what's weird to me, but I'm pretty sure it has to work for what it is. Like, Crypt the Necrodancer featuring Legends. I've never heard of, or at least I don't remember, Crypt the Necrodancer. From the creators of Crypt and the Necrodancer. I've never...
I'm almost out of this crypt. But this isn't the world I remember. At least this guy is familiar.
I've never heard of it.
That pulsing rhythm. Wait, I think I was called here for a purpose. This time, I have help.
Well, whatever this Crypt of the Necrodancer game is, it's that featuring The Legend of Zelda. So, alright, there's quite a few things in here I'm interested in. I don't know about Cuphead because I already got on PC. I definitely want my friend Pedro. This driving one I'm not too crazy about. This freaking dog sled one, assuming this is just a death sequence and not actually part of the game, I want the red lantern, okay. Alright, what was this one called?
It creeps onto
Darkwood, I'm interested in. This I'm really interested in. What was it called? Something Zero? Katana Zero. This thing that was like Ben 10 fused with Banjo-Tooie. But no collecting, just killing things. Rad. Dark Souls Pinball. Creature in the Well, okay. This one didn't really grab me like the others did. I mean, it definitely looks like good. It looks interesting, but didn't like pull me in like the others did. So that's Bloodroots. This one, someone in my chat was saying like this just looks like a low budget Breath of the Wild, but you gotta remember that these kind of games have existed for a long ass time. You can't just compare everything to Breath of the Wild. Okay. Yeah, good thing Nindie games aren't that crazy. Alright, what was this one again? Swimsanity? Swimsanity I definitely want. It is Swimsanity, right? Yeah, Swimsanity. Blast Master 02. Yeah, seriously, good thing Nindie games, or just indie games in general, aren't all like full price $50, $60 games, because holy shit. It's also low budget because it's indie. I mean, that's not the emphasis I think they were making. I think they were just saying it looks like a low budget Breath of the Wild specifically, because it's just like, why do that when you... But point is, I love a lot of what I saw. this just blew my mind. It's like, indie games. Throw in Zelda. Like, huh? But yeah, dude, that was a meme right at the beginning. Freaking people trying to predict what's going to be in it. And some people legitimately were hoping that they were going to show something like an indie character being in Smash or something. And I was like, bruh. And then someone posted that picture, like, back and forth, like, comic strip style of, like, Squidward Patrick was like, is Smash Brothers an indie game? Now, Patrick, Smash is not an indie game. Patrick raises his hand. Animal Crossing isn't an indie game either. It's just like, bruh. Like, some Nintendo fans, I swear. But, yeah, I'm getting, like, 70% of this, or at least I'm very interested in getting 70% of this. And, you guys can let me know what you guys are most interested in the comments whenever I post this over on YouTube. And then I'll see you guys when I see you. I gotta go get some stuff done for today, and I'll probably be back this evening to stream more Pokemon Platinum Randomized Bitlock. So, yeah, till then, thank you all for watching. Thanks for coming. I like your butts. Bye, bye, bye.